Who's that little man behind you?
This is my little boy, Zach.
Oh, what's up, Zach?
Say hi.
What's
Great
up,
start to
buddy?
a professional podcast interview. Yay. He
Awesome.
decided he didn't want to go to bed. He wanted to see what I was doing.
Of course, they all do. I believe me, I get that. Kids are my weak spot, so you're okay. Don't worry.
Oh, that's fine, and that's great. I'll bring the other one down then, shall I? We better start this properly, I believe, because I know the lovely lady Lauren, who will edit this video, will have fun. She will get that first bit in. She won't let me get away with that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of Talk the Lines podcast. We have a TNA edition, and I am joined by the incredible former TNA heavyweight champion, former X Division champion, former tag champion. I think former every single championship you can hold in TNA, this man has held, and a current member of the system. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by the wonderful Eddie Edwards.
Hello, and thank you for having me, and thanks for building me up like that. All the formers kind of hurt. Maybe I need a current one, but
Yeah,
other than
sorry
that,
about
thank
that.
you, thank you very much.
I mean, it's an absolute pleasure to have you, and I appreciate you taking the time to do probably a lot of podcasts today.
Happy to do it. And thank you for helping us out. That's what we need, teamwork.
It is. That's all we need. I know that we are going to be discussing a lot about obviously the new network for TNA and obviously all the ticket sales and things like that. Before we get into that, which I am going to talk a lot about, but I want to ask you your opinions basically on this whole invasion / partnership thing you currently have going on with NXT. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because as a fan, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time in pro wrestling. The fact that this is something that, I mean, even 5 years ago, nobody would have ever thought that this relationship would be happening. So the fact that we get to have two pro wrestling companies work together as much as we have, I think it's a sign to what pro wrestling it is. It's for everybody. It's like you don't have to be so tribal. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It's like we're working together. The fans can hang out together. Fans can watch everything. That's the type of wrestling that's going on right now. And I think it's helped some of our guys. It's helped some new eyes get on our product. And I think TNA has definitely helped out some NXT roster members who maybe weren't on the NXT TV shows. They get a little bit of time on our TV show. I think it's helped both companies immensely. And when their guys and girls win our championships, that's when it gets a bit chippy. I think that's when some negative thoughts may come about it, but I think for the most part it's been very positive, and it's up to us to get those belts back. That's all.
You just toddle over there and take some of theirs.
So, I mean, exactly that's the opportunity that we're waiting for, is for us to get our shot over there. That's all.
Well, fingers crossed, it happens soon. I am a diehard TNA fan, so that one does need to happen very soon. Anyway, we'll talk now properly about what we're here to talk about, which is TNA and the AMC network, which is going to be the new home for TNA in the States, obviously. Not for us over here in the UK. We still have to obviously watch it on TNA Plus, and I believe it's still on DAZN. I just watch it on the app now. I forget what currently streams over here or shows over here. Obviously, you'll stay on Thursday nights, and the deal begins January the 15th.
January 15th, our TNA on AMC debut. TNA Thursday Night Impact.
Bring new fans in, or
yes, I do.
More eyes.
I do. I do sincerely believe that AMC. If you don't live in the States, AMC has had some of the biggest cable shows of all time. They had Breaking Bad and Walking Dead and all those shows. So they have a very large fan base. And I have hope, and I believe that as they're promoting TNA coming to AMC during these other shows. And, they play Christmas movies all the time, which, I mean, I love that too. That's perfect. And they're advertising TNA coming to AMC, whether the fans are aware of what it is or not. I'm hoping they just tune in January 15th at 9 p.m. to see what TNA is all about. And I've said this all along, and I believe it, that if you just tune in 1 week or you just show up to one event for TNA, you're going to fall in love. And I'm sure you can attest to that, right? I mean, we have something for everybody. Whether you want the stories and the drama of pro wrestling, or you want the high flying or the hardcore action or the women's, like we have something for everybody. So I think if we can get some of those fans to tune in to give us a shot, we will hook them, and that will be the beauty of TNA on AMC. And then we just continue to grow together.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, obviously, it's in the UK. Obviously, it has gone through several different channels and ways we can watch and things like that. But having the app now, absolutely incredible. The fact that we get to sit and watch it on, I can literally sit with my phone in front of my face, pretending I'm looking at the children, and watch TNA. I'll skip that bit out. I'll cut that bit. Yeah.
No, and TNA. The app, I mean, again, you can attest, the app I think is amazing. I've used it. My daughter uses it. She loves it. It's an amazing app, and the fact that you guys can watch it along at the same time that's a great thing for us and for you guys, of course.
Oh, it's great. The fact that I can keep up with what Leon Slater's doing,
yes.
I love Leon Slater so much.
I mean, it's tough to keep up with what he's doing these days. He's all over the place, that one, which is great.
He is, yeah. I mean, the fact that I've seen him wrestle in front of barely anybody, and now I'm watching him, wrestle with you guys awesome. And on NXT, it's like that's incredible. But yeah, I mean, insane. Tickets go on sale then for Genesis on the 11th of December. Obviously, unfortunately, won't be getting tickets because can't afford to be flying over there just for pay-per-views as much as I'd love to. But
there's one match announced.
Oh, there's only been one match announced, has there, for this pay-per-view, which happens to have you in it.
Oh, what? Yes. Yes, January 17th, Genesis, JDC's final in-ring match. That is, and he handpicked. He chose me to be the one to have his last match with, and it's honestly, that is a huge honor for me. We are friends. We are best friends that have gone back. We go back a long time, where we were tagging together on the Independents in 2003, I believe. So we know each other, yes, a long time, and our careers have gone very much full circle, and here we are back together, and he's decided it's time for him to step away, and I'm going to be the one to do it with them. It's a huge honor. There's a lot of pressure going into it, but I mean, that's the only match announced for Genesis, but don't you worry. I know a few things. It
doesn't need to be any more matches announced for that. For me, I'm just going to watch it for that. Yes. I'm going to be crying, but I'll be watching it just for that.
I may be too. So yeah, I get it. I may be crying as well.
I mean, I was lucky enough to meet. See, I want to keep calling him Fandango. I want to keep calling him, Johnny Curtis, anything like that. It's like, I had the pleasure of meeting him earlier this year when he came over to the UK for wrestling. And, I had a picture with him and with Tyler Breeze, and absolutely lovely guys, absolutely incredible. Yes. And it's just sad now to think that he's decided to hang the boots up, because I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. But, I don't think he'll ever be. I don't think he'll be out of pro wrestling. I think he'll still be connected to it, whether it's through us or maybe he does something behind the scenes. But he's decided he's in a very good place. In his personal life, he got married recently, and it's the right time for him to hang it up. And I would never judge anybody for that. I would never, try to prevent anybody from doing that. I will be sad. I mean, we all will, but also happy and excited to see what he what he does next, you know, what he wants to do, and how his life goes from here. We're all very proud of the man that he's become, and you know, he's very open about everything he has gone through in his life, and to be where he is, it's an amazing thing. And look, I get emotional right now. It's an amazing thing. So, you know, the fact that he's
too much crying.
I know,
not
the fact he's going to hang it up, he's hanging them up. More power to you.
I mean, you never truly retire in pro wrestling, though.
Never.
Yeah,
We all know
never
that.
say never. He'll be back doing something. It's fine. But for anybody who wants, obviously, tickets for Genesis, which get tickets for Genesis, the pre-sale here, put my teeth back in, will start on Tuesday, December the 9th. At 10 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. And obviously, if you go on TNAwrestling.com, you can do all that fancy stuff of ticket things. I don't know. It's not something I can do being over in the UK, but I'm very jealous of the ones who can. Unfair. How's the wife anyway? I had a lovely chat with her one of the last few times I did one of
these. She's good. You know, we just had a series of tapings in El Paso, Texas. Well, you're not from the States, but we live up outside of Boston, and there's no easy way to get to El Paso. It's a long day of travel. So, you know, wrestling for 3 days, then flying back home. I think everybody's come down with some sort of cold or variation that was that derived from our daughter, of course, before we left.
Always
but now back, so now back home, she's doing well. I think we're all a little bit under the weather, but it was a great loop for all of us. So being in El Paso is an amazing crowd, and you know, you guys will get to see that on TNA Thursdays coming up soon.
Good, can't wait. You're also having some live events as well, aren't you? Coming up in Albuquerque. Is it pronounced Albuquerque? I'm not just making it up, am I?
You got it. You actually got it. Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yes.
And that's on the 22nd and 23rd of January. And obviously you can get the tickets for that when they go on sale on the 11th of December. Again, with the pre-sale on the 9th of December. But like, how do you guys find time to do anything? Because obviously, you're, like you said, you've just done that stint in El Paso. You go in here, there, and everywhere. Like, do you get a decent bit of time off to spend with like family and things?
We do. We do, and I think, you know, our front office, I think they do a real good job of keeping it balanced, and they give us an opportunity to be home. Like, you know, we're home for a few weeks at this point, and if for people who want to do independent wrestling, they can do that, or people who have family, like, you know, myself and Alicia, we get to be home with our daughter for the holidays. I've always, I mean, for people inside wrestling, telling other wrestlers how great the schedule, not just the product of TNA, but the schedule as well, is it's a very positive thing, you know, as a wrestler, that we get to travel and do what we love. But then we do have some time at home if you want to, you know what I mean? If you're one of those who wants to be out every weekend, you can do that as well. TNA supports whatever you want to do, but no, the schedule is it's very well balanced right now. So we get to be home for the holidays, and we are a diehard Christmas family here, so we are very excited to be home during this time.
Is your tree up yet?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we have 3 trees up, so yeah.
I would say I have mine up.
we have 3 trees. We got a little tree.
Oh, that's cute.
we have 3 fake trees up. We got 1 real tree probably this week.
Oh no! See, normally I'm not a Christmassy person, but obviously having the kids,
yeah,
have a tree up. They decorated that. I was like, right, that's all yours. Go for it.
That's pretty good. They got up pretty high. That's pretty good.
Oh no, that was Daddy lifting them up to the height. I mean, it's only a 5-foot tree because I'm not that tall. I can't. I can get to the top of that. I can't get a bigger one. Oh my goodness! I am very aware, obviously, that we don't have much time today. But what I will say is, obviously, you know, the move to the AMC network is going to be amazing for you guys. You know, more eyes on you, more eyes on the product. And, you know, us lowly people in the UK, we can have TNA Plus. We can get the, I can't remember what the tier name is, but it's a higher tier for obviously getting the pay-per-views and things like that. Do that. It's amazing. It's well worth the money. And, you know, I wish you all the best. Have a brilliant Christmas, and don't get too emotional when you face Dango at
Well,
Genesis. I will. I will
yeah.
be so emotional.
Well, you know, thank you for having me, and you know, thank you for supporting TNA the way that you do. It is very much appreciated from us, and it's a very, especially during this very exciting time with some big things happening. So we look forward to the future, and thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you and your little one. So you have a Merry Christmas as well, and Happy Holidays, and hopefully we'll be over in the UK sometime soon.
Fingers crossed. And when you are,
I
I will
hope
be
so.
there front row.
I hope so. Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
very much, Eddie, and hopefully we'll speak again soon.
Who's that?